Hello friends, my name is Jenny Lynnet, and today I'm going to be making some keto treats because in January I'm going to be attempting keto and I need to have some practice under my belt first. Yeah? Did you bring me a kill? Yeah? Is this what needs to happen? Alright, back to it, if Apollo will let us. Are you neglected? Is that what we need to play with right now? Yeah. Good boy. That's a good boy. Oh, that was a good catch. So, if I have His Highness's permission, yeah, I'm going to continue. I'm going to try to make a ice cream, a coleslaw, which I've made coleslaw recently. It was pretty darn good, and so I want more of it. And I want to try to make a pumpkin pie cheesecake, but we'll see how that goes because there's a lot of steps to that because I gotta make some like shortbread cookies and things like that. Okay, got a little dark in here, so I got a little light, and also that jacket was hard to work in, so here we are. First, I'm going to work on the coleslaw. So it's been a really long time. Hi everyone, I've missed you. This is not an official food tutorial, which is why this is on my vlog channel. I am just hanging out because I haven't been on here in a long time. I just thought it would be fun. So I'm gonna try to not cut too much cabbage. For Thanksgiving, I had cut way too much. And my husband was making jalapeno poppers, and he had all of his extra jalapenos in the larger size of the bowl that I used for my coleslaw. And then I got to our Thanksgiving and I brought the extra jalapenos and not the coleslaw. So that made me kind of sad. But my aunt had a really good kale salad, so I need that recipe, Auntie. I'm just estimating how much I'm getting in here. There. Put that in my pinch chop. Go ahead and do the rest of this. I usually do a majority red because I really like when the sauces and the coleslaw turn pink. Yeah, but I think that's good for cabbages. Nice bowl in there. Just go a little higher. There we go. Now you can see my face. There we go. And then I'm going to use julienne. Okay. And that will pop. If you haven't done this before, there's this little post, right? It goes in and out. Okay, so you pull that down, pop it on. Yes, sir. Do you have things to say? I need to play with the ribbon. Yeah. Oh, baby, I'll be right there. Okay, so then you just twist it and let go, and now it's secure. What? I feel like I've discovered that multiple times. Like, the last time I used it, I was like, what? That's how it works. Stop for a second and play with the majesty. What do you think, Floof? What do you think, Floofmeister? Oh, he thinks it's nom time. It's nom time. Where I get your ribbon? If I get your ribbon. He's Mr. Floofmeister. He's Mr. Fluff. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo-doo. I love my guy. Love my guy. Look, that's you. That's you. All right. Can I finish talking to my friends, huh? Sorry, I'm not quite used to, haven't done video in a long time, so looking at you versus myself. I'm so vain. You probably think this video's about you, don't you? Don't you? You know, I have started so many videos. I feel like this is the closest one that's just been kind of casual. I just want to do a vlog. I want to make videos again. I get too in my head about planning and don't do enough doing. So I figured doing this, some recipes that I wanted to try out anyways, as a chance to talk with y'all again would be something that doesn't need a lot of planning. I'm just doing it and chatting. So that way, first off, not a whole lot of editing, because a lot of times editing is what gets you really hung up, because editing takes a lot of time. And so I want to start out doing videos that just don't require much, because like I said, I get too in my head about it. I plan too much, I work on assets too much of that and too little doing. Oh wait, I didn't want to do, I got distracted. Got distracted with talking. It's the worst. It's the worst. Let's do this first. Okay. Okay. And then all this extra stuff, we'll just go to the chickens. Okay. So that is the veg part. Then I'm going to make the actual sauce. But I'm not gonna mix it all in. I'm gonna put these into serving size like mason jars, because and then I'll pour in the sauce the night before so that the greens stay better longer. And in the meantime, I'm gonna take a step away for a moment and do the dishes. Okay, forgot two things. One, I want to put some green onions in there. These are a little old, a little dry, but take off the outer skins and it'll be grand again. The other thing is that I should have started with the cream cheese, the pumpkin pie. Oh, my sharper knife. Yeah, because I'm supposed to make cookies, and then the cookies get ground up into to make a pie crust. I don't really measure the veg, I just put in whatever, and then I make the sauce separate and I just pour the sauce over until it looks good. So you don't have to be super specific. All right, that looks good. So put the delicious into the bowl. Some onion, as Joshua would say. All right, onion. I'm gonna go ahead and pause on the coleslaw because I need to get those cookies started. You're not done? We just played so much. Buddy. Okay, so for the shortbread cookies, they said to use a cup of whatever sweetener you have and make powdered sugar with it. So obviously it's keto, so it is a keto sweetener. They said that erythritol was the best, and then xylitol, and then monk fruit. And we're just gonna hope. We're gonna hope that it works. Oh, there's this. That's been in there for a very long time. Like, over a year. Does this stuff expire? Nope, this stuff's so good. Okay. Not enough. Oh man. And we'll go ahead and open up this new batch of xylitol. I have been going through xylitol because you know those ice chip candies? This is actually what I want to do a video on because I feel like I figured it out how to make those ice chips. I'll show you. So little candies, well, mints, but like the texture wise, I feel like you could make actual lollipops with this. It's pretty good. And you can flavor it with anything, but I use wintergreen. You gotta be super careful with these alcohol sugars because they are really not good for pets, for cats and dogs. I think it was that their livers can't process it, and so if you leave it on the ground, it's like super toxic for them. So be very careful. Very careful, please. Okay. And then I guess you just pulverize until it's powder. Ooh, tingly. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm gonna open this first. There we go. Whoa, it's like a foggy night in there. I don't want to inhale. So I'm going to preheat the oven, which you are sitting on right now, to 350, big 350. And then I need to line a large baking sheet, soften butter and the sugar using a hand mixer. I am using all of the appliances today. Assume that's the right amount. Blip, 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 blip. Blip, blip, blip. Fun fact, this is the first appliance that I bought for my YouTube channel. Actually, might be the first appliance I ever bought. I think so. Everything else was assisted from the folks. I'm gonna use 2 large eggs, not from the ladies outside because it's winter and I'm letting them have their winter vacation. Ooh, there's some odd shapes in here. When we went up to Seattle for Jacob's birthday, we found some really weird eggs. Like Ripley. I'll see if I can throw the picture up here because they were very strange. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. It says to do 1 at a time. So let's do a little bloop. Alright, that looks pretty darn good. So I'm gonna just add in our 2 cups of almond flour and gently fold it in. Oh, that was scary noise. That was a scary noise. Thought you wanted to make cookies. Thought you wanted to make cookies, my fluffy man. This is Apollo, if you haven't met him yet. Look at that. Oh, I'm sorry, I moved the thing. Look how pretty he is. Look how pretty you are. Look at your little snoot boop, huh? I love this guy. He's one of 2 kitties. You will never likely see me holding Celine. She is a terrified little girl. Both of them are feral cats from Portland, Oregon. He was from Aloha and she was from just Portland proper, and they came from large colonies of feral cats. So they're both pretty skittery, and he lets us hold them occasionally. We need to turn this dough into 12 or 15 balls on the pan. All right, there we go. This is the technical method. It's called dough slinging, something like that. Each of these. Maybe we go twice. A little fat. They look like cookies. Okay. Look at those bad boys. Now we're just gonna put them in the oven. Ooh, toasty. 17 to 20 minutes. And they want to be a golden around the edges. Remove the oven and allow them to cool completely. So I might not actually be able to make my cheesecake till tomorrow. Sad day. The cookies are looking pretty cookalicious. a little whiskey ball. It whisks things. These are so awesome for making dressings. But y'all probably wondering why you're even watching this video, why I'm even making it. And honestly, let's turn this up a little bit. There we go. It's just for me to feel okay being a dork again. Not that I ever stopped, but I don't know, just trying to do a video where I don't have high expectations for myself and its content because like I mentioned before, I just get way too into planning to the point where I never actually create anything. And I want for 2023 to be a year of creation. There you are. Yeah, a year of creation. And I need to just put aside the things that get in my way. I need to put aside the parts of me that prevent me from getting where I want to be. Because I had so much fun making videos for YouTube way back in the day. And I want to do it again. I want to learn new things so that I can provide content for the channel. But also just like, I have pretty bad ADHD and it really affects my memory. And it affects, ooh, some wind. It affects how I remember my experiences, or if I even remember them. And it was just so cool for me to be able to look back at my old videos and re-experience what I experienced before. And that meant a lot to me. So I kind of miss that, and I want to do that again. I'm starting out with just Movie Maker. I'm not gonna have Premiere, I'm not gonna have Sony Vegas. I'm just gonna start with Movie Maker and keep it simple, stupid. I'm gonna get there again though. This should be the new fidget toy. Click, 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 click. Anyways, on to the dressing for the coleslaw. For the dressing, I'm gonna take my mason jar, put in my little whiskey bowl, and use a tablespoon of this powdered erythritol xylitol mix. They asked for powdered erythritol. I didn't use that last time. I just used regular erythritol and that was fine. But since I have it, gonna use it. Throw a little sea salt in there. You can change it, like it's to taste. Do what you want. And we're going to add some celery seed, just a teaspoon of that. Okay. And 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. This is not part of the recipe, but you can even taste it. And it's really good for you. I'll just add some nutritional yeast to it. I'll add a couple scoops. Doesn't add flavor. There we go. A 1/4 cup of mayo. You can do it, mayo. I might want to double this batch actually. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Bloop, 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 bloop. So that's it. We just need a lid. And you can do that or just have a fork or an immersion blender or something. Just mix it till it's combined. For when I was making a really big batch, this was useful because I made like 4 batches of it and just left it in here and poured it over as I needed it. I don't know if that's enough. I need more. Let's make more. Let's make another batch. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. And it looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up this a little bit. All right, just use some tongs to give this a toss. I think that looks pretty good. I'm just gonna load up my jars. And then 2 of these, just gonna cover up. Pour. Like I said, I don't really need to measure this. I just kind of do it until it looks good. Just kind of want it to be coated real well. I think that could use some more. It's a little dry looking. Ooh, that might be a little much. That looks pretty good. Might add a little bit more of the actual slaw because I like to eat a lot of it. I'll shake this up and then just put it in the refrigerator for a few hours to overnight. And eat it tomorrow. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, now we're gonna try the ice cream. But apparently it needs xanthan gum. And I don't have xanthan gum. Apparently chia seeds will work with that. So I might get little chia chunks in my ice cream. Not sure. So it's to do a deep, wide mouth jar with an immersion blender. So I'm pulling out another appliance for this one. I thought I was going to just shake the jar. So I take 1/4 teaspoon of my chia seeds. Put it in there. Hopefully that works. So 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. So I've got a 1.5. I don't remember if I did 1 tablespoon of the powdered sugar or 2, but I'll try it and we'll just add more. 2. Okay. Will this fit in there? I think this will work. Ooh. Hello. Hello there. Oh, sir. Maybe you can let go. Wow, that's thick. That's like mousse. Chocolate mousse. Let's see what we got here. I didn't expect it to be so quick. Let's see if it needs any more sugar. That's really good. Ooh. I think I'll add it to little jars because and it doesn't have the issue with the refreezing. I said to put in the freezer for 3 hours, but if you have to wait longer than 3 hours, if you do it overnight, you might want to let it thaw for like 10 minutes while it's after you pull it out. Cookie. Yep, that's a cookie. So this is gonna be my graham cracker coating when I make the cheesecake. But I don't think that's gonna be in this video because this video is getting kind of long. And I'm not gonna be able to do it till tomorrow. Well, overall, I think that was a successful day of learning some new recipes. I did learn that I don't follow the directions very well when I'm trying to talk to y'all. I do think I overmixed the ice cream because it's a bit, the texture is buttery, which is still very good, but I need to watch out for that next time. I don't think the cookies are gonna be a treat for me in the future, but hopefully they make a good graham cracker crust. And then I have keto coleslaw. I might have to make more dressing, but I've got basically enough for the next 4 days. If you've gone through the keto journey yourself, I would really appreciate some easy kind of convenience foods, stuff that's easy to prep. I'm not good at making time to make things when I'm supposed to eat them. I will end up eating convenience foods, and so I think I need to make a point of actually prepping food in order to get through this keto challenge that I'm about to embark on. Anyways, it was really nice talking to y'all again, and I hope you're having a lovely and safe holiday season. It has been freaking cold and windy here in Oregon. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.